here. Enabling right click. We'll see how well. Doing a little bit of a newer setup. I don't know if he does that fast. But I'm using switching. Doing something else after. Welcome everybody. Alright. So from the title, we're doing today. Find a story. I would love to finish the story, but we'll see how far I get for everything. Okay. I've just finished. Recap. Just finished. Tournament. The story line. Point. We found out with Spaceberg. Spaceberg. There. Mike. Let me go get some stuff. I pick them up. It's great story. Story so far just has got me thinking why the need to be involved in it. Actually, more thing. Be right back. Sorry. So I'm here set up a second fan. Trying to make a cold zone. Make sure nothing over here. Yeah, so far the only thing that's bugging me is that at the unfinished story completed yet. I just don't get why Xenos has been important so far. I'll be quite frank. You know, it was my least favorite. Stormblood. Doing that story, that would be my least favorite. Yeah, like, I hated it so much when I brought him back. We're setting him up for this. Banjo's, no, can he he's really, isn't that like cool of a character, yeah, like I get it, like super strong. And I'll admit, I did like when he took over our body, but that's really good. Just being in a weird body for a second, that was kind of neat. I really did like that whole pet and all that interaction, but so far it's like, what has he done? Why is he like paramount to the story? Was it because he had to trauma mode? But like, it didn't have to be him. And Daniel had that pretty much that happen no matter what. 100% don't see the point in him as of yet. Just hoping, you know, they can retain him. But I know initially aren't spoil it for me. But yeah, they have the same feelings I do about him. But maybe I'm just not seeing it. To me, he's such one-dimensional character, especially when he's surrounded by I feel like the lead to like Hermes. I feel like a really good like enemy. Like I don't agree with him, but I can why he's the thing. I just don't see like I don't feel that way about Venom. I never have. But see, you have like if you like Venom, maybe explain to me things I'm missing. Maybe. Hmm. And overall, I like this like act when they're doing a decent job making it. Because like if you affect the pet past too much, it annoys me. With like, well, why? Well, I guess at this point we can say why did it not recognize it? But we. Oh no, he. Yeah, actor's memory's been erased. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I'm like, I feel like they've done a decent job. They've really been full spent of time. I have felt for it now. When people mess with time, they don't think about like the actual repercussions of the time. They might have read a certain way, and they'll stick with that no matter how it like based off of what would really. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, but like you, most of you guys probably a little frustrated. Yeah, total head. The people listening. I'm really gonna try to aim for October 28th because I'm totally gonna hardcore play Pokemon Arceus. I'm also trying to find a different outfit, a little festive with Pokemon. But we'll see. I might still be wearing this. I do like this outfit a whole lot. Ooh. It's always nice when the game gives you this prompt. Or don't. Which just makes sense. I don't know why we had to. Well, I guess that would be really long otherwise.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
There's no reason for us to stay. Like, the past still needs to happen as it did for us to even exist in our future.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
But now we know
We
why.
must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold.
I know people didn't like Ida. I feel like she's been unfair at whatever
Ordinarily,
she's done.
I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
I see the greatest reason for everything she's done.
Regardless of how we proceed,
Like in the final
if
thing.
we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest.
I'm really excited for that fight. You know we're fighting.
We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
Yeah. I
As
can
you
totally
move
see.
forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow.
I'm totally expecting
And
Hydaelyn
when
dying
mankind
after
has found the
he makes
strength
her
to
Hermione-
stand against
Hermione's
despair,
day.
we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
I feel like this is a good story that they're telling her.
Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Basically, this whole game so far has been leading up to, don't lose hope when all seems hopeless. Right to the very end kind of stuff. It's always a good story, especially nowadays. I feel like it's a really good story to tell people. It's more confusing how we continuously come back here, maybe because we opened that rift. Makes it easier for us to come back. It's weird. But you know what? I guess I would complain about how do we come first afterwards. It's still
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of
open to
Fandania.
this shit. I loved going to the when we went to the first two. We could see little bits of like what happened. Yeah. It's sad, but final days had to be. We can't help her. Or put on unless we are. Are we helping her? I guess as long as we. Maybe it was destined for us to save some souls. Maybe. Do we get to play as Evelyn? I kind of like Evelyn. Like so far, she's been.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame.
We're
Where
playing her.
stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations.
Yes, how do we? How should we? Are you gonna show us how to make that
Such
happen?
is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end.
Girl. Let him.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark.
There's a joke they had to bring Emmett back into the game for us because like he was the
And
best.
covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
He was the best one. I will say one of the best. My favorite things about Shadowbring. He was a really good character in Killjoy. They had to bring him into this. No, he's just a written character. You understand why he did the things he did. You understand why he still did what he had to do at the end.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
Right, I forgot that she
No,
became
my
Hydaelyn.
friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise.
Girl.
No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness.
People hate this. That's a good
No
message.
paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Okay.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
It was just your time to go. Wait, those stars that the emo birds went to? Oh. You doing what I think you're doing, girl? Like, those civilizations might be dead or gone,
You would
but new
destroy
civilizations
it?
come back.
Our beautiful world?
The way you're doing it is not
Lands
the right
that
way.
stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
You go, girl. No, just like... I really like this so far. People been kind of like saying this is like a rush. At least this story plot have been good so far. Yeah, I really didn't like Garlemald. And story-wise, I feel like the Hermes Van Daniel fight should have been like an endgame. But this is so good so far. At least with a Nat.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
How do you not like this? Dang.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, They cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
The unfortunate cycle. Holy
As
shit.
fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured.
Holy shit.
To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Yep, nope. I might be the small few. I hope, like, please. Please, 14. That was really good. Keep that up till the end, please. Holy cow. I loved that. Hey, we're
A
back.
conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time,
Ooh.
another age.
Oh, she did say that at the beginning, didn't she? But at the time, we were just not able to understand what she meant. Ooh. This room. Aesthetic. I love it. Okay. Good news, everybody. I know what's happening. Bad news. Something even. Well, I guess we knew. Something they couldn't figure out. The power of teleport's on my side. I also really like old Charlian. Because honestly, I'd been thinking about maybe not playing this expansion. Just because for me, Emmett was the major thing of me liking. Liam's story to this, though, really did it for me. And them showing us this 100%. If they had done what they originally wanted to do, and this been one of the starter towns, I 100% would have been from here. I love the aesthetic. I'll go this way, right? Whoopsie! I haven't been here for a bit. Yeah, I just love this aesthetic of this like area with wisdom and knowledge. In fairness, especially now what we know, it made sense for them to just be like, hey, fuck the outside, let's just get the most prepared we can be to leave this planet. Hello, ones. Okay. Nice. Carrying our yeah. Weapons. That was though 10 out of 10 cutscene. If anything, that to me has been one of my favorite parts so far. Oopsie. Hope that wasn't important. Dun dun. Have they ever explained how time difference in the first? Because, like, that's still been explained to us. We were there. Ooh, this is even more confusing because we went to the first to go back in time. How does that... How does that work with time? I guess in fairness, with when we first... Well, no. See this part. Like, if anyone could explain to me how time difference from the first to here, please let me know. I would love that. But so far, I have no idea. I have no idea how that works, honestly. Now that Graha is really taking his role as a leader. I understood why he didn't do it before, but it always did bug me that he was a leader for a very long time before he came back with us. It always bugged me that, like, he never took that role again. But I figured it's because he was new. Maybe it was pseudo, you know, hero worshipping of us. That he really just kind of, like, stayed in the wings. Yeah. I mean, it would take a lot of work to ferry, because probably the idea is they would put literally everyone on an arc that wanted to go, and it's a one-way ticket. But in fairness, Armand, in fairness, we have it kind of taken over. Why can't people? Well, yeah, wait. Like, you know how we got there? Can't they just use that? But I guess they're trying to stay out. And, like, honestly, they've worked so much on the art. Oh, never mind. They just, that thing I just talked about. Yeah. That's not a surprise. The people there were already in despair, which was like the whole point. Actually, give me one sec. Sorry, I'm trying to make it a little bit more technical. I think it will work for now. I plan on, your next paycheck, getting some light and portable thing that can pretty much just all concentration onto my camera that I'm using to track this, like my face. Yeah, probably still be a little bit, but I'm not streaming 24/7 days a week. So yeah, if you notice my model starts to slow down, please let me know. It could be that my phone is overheating, and I kind of want to keep doing that too. Anyway, back to the story. Of course. Yes. Let's go help. Was a weird face to make while drinking, but okay. Yeah. Let's go save these mother. Sorry, I'm checking on one thing. Wow. Oh, it already a little bit. We'll see. It's honestly a little bit harder for me to tell. I'm going straight from side sweater. Of course, like when Simon is not the main computer that you're watching, it will be a little laggy. Okay. So yeah, I will apologize occasionally. I will check my OBS stream, see how it's going. Because otherwise, when I'm in 14, it already does a little lag, but it makes sense when it's not the main monitor being worked on. Yeah, pretty much that's how long the stream will go, with how long phone handle being on. Yeah, occasionally I'm touching it to be a little hot. I really need to look in how long it's hot for. Let me do one other thing. Well, now I'm thinking about it. Sorry, guys. Okay. I am getting a little bit up and charging, which probably isn't helping either. So I'm gonna try that for a little bit. Maybe check. I might. Hello. Ah. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Maybe I can remember in an hour. Check the battery life. We'll go from there. I'm trying, because, you know, iPhones ain't cheap. Try to make sure the last as long as I can. I am more shocked, and I will deeply apologize and fix it up when I'm talking. I should have that before, but I do have a fan under my desk. It's not picking up while, like, when I'm not. But it probably is picking it up. Now I think about it. Might put that here in a second. Testing. Testing. Okay, cool. You don't hear the... At least I don't hear the fan. Cool. I try so hard not to actually hear myself talking, because, like, I feel like everybody don't like how you talk, but everyone's like, no, it sounds fine. I hope we all love how it looks on screen. It's interesting how well that picks that up, honestly. That is not look. I might try another app too. I feel like all apps are probably good for the phone. This is being like cutscene the game, which I'm fine with. This is like an end of an era that we've had with this game. I'm totally fine if they want to take time telling the story and literally just telling us. Maybe there won't be a lot about that, but yeah. I'm gonna admit, I'm not good at doing these first time around. I'm not screaming because I'm a pro gamer or anything. This is like honestly fun for right now. I do tend, like, if this goes well for me, I do want to do this all the time, but I'm not gonna get too comfortable in that. Right now, I do it just purely for fun, talk to people, things to talk. Okay. They from the dead.
No,
Look, I like the way they look though. Head on.
no, no. We were promised an escape. Not the same we fled.
You know, ooh. It's just so scary how
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
it is scary how. It's like that's how quickly
Calm
we turn.
yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
It's so hard. for me
Come, we must build a line of defense.
to be Alice.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
And yeah, his dad's an asshole, but we've kind of understand why he is that way. Again, not great, but understandable. Ooh, I'm liking these enemy models that maybe we've seen, I've just forgotten. Look at him, though. Apologize,
I
but
can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
nice. Again, good on Alice, like Alpha.
As you wish, my little lord.
I mean, he's always been a player, but we're playing as them. Okay, good news. It's gonna be the one time I understand how to play the character class. I've been doing that a little bit. Good point.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
So I say that. Oh, okay.
Help is at hand.
Like this, right? Oh, you really hurt my dude. But he doesn't even have the ability to heal. Why do you not even have the ability to heal? I didn't get them all the way up. I don't even have that spell.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's correct. Okay. Man, stop losing hope, you motherfuckers. God damn it! That's not what I meant to do.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Up to you. Yep. Yep. Why did they change Asino's set up like this?
Easy now. Deep breaths.
That is the best they can do.
You're safe now.
I'd like that for this one. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Boy. You know what I mean? I'm perfectly competent. What the fuck are you, sir? The buttons are just different enough for my... That's fine. Oop. Did that really hurt? Wait, hold on. Buttons with that tab. Okay, let's get ready. Animal feet? That's kind of interesting. I don't know why that's first thing I know. Oh, what? Wait, that was almost bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but I can back up. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. Trying to focus a little bit. Okay, he's done good work. Just done such a good job. Some of these past characters reintroduced them. I hit the wrong button.
But not hard enough!
What's up, bro? Oh, extra Earl. I'm gonna need probably not that. I'm gonna need to kill all of them. I feel like a lot of some plastic things. I think I at least got stuff. Eh? Oh. Stop. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna hurry. You go, boy.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Oh, fuck that. You know, where's the bard? This is when you need a bard thing, like, inspiration song. It could be cool.
Don't. I don't want to die.
I think I'm plugged up. Oh, yay.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Oh, I forgot about you. Cool. That's good.
Wait, that's
Yep.
Euless and the army.
So, you've recovered then?
Okay, sure.
In time enough to be of aid. For once.
Sorry, this pain. Come on.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight!
Okay.
To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Of that I've no doubt.
Who am I now?
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Hey.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh. I love these guys.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate?
Yep.
To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Ooh, my Alizé.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Which one am I? Oh, you will fight Alizé, which makes sense, I guess. This is where I don't really know. I think male. Like, it's the going left. Holy. The damage I do. Oh. That was funny. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay. I've always loved helping friends. My husband plays that, and I've never been back at that point into it. Oh, Rafa. Okay, so I got before.
I'm fine.
Don't you give me a jump? Oh wait, I have a one. Thank you. Oh. I hope we're. Oh. Not today. Tell him Alizé. Oh my god, like. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh. Like, I'm sorry again. Like, there's a combo that I'm probably not understanding I can do.
I'm not done yet.
You're not growing stuff. Try to get stuff back up.
Nothing to worry about.
Where's... Oh man, I didn't die.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Oh. I do appreciate that they made the first. You pretty much can follow what they're doing and it's to the right call.
they say,
Some game
turnabout's
first.
fair play.
Yay. Okay. I just want to wait until I have give me a couple of seconds. I'll use my prop because I just want to see something. Because yeah, the red mage Wilfred is my all-time favorite. Is like that was different than but I love that limit break so like red mage limit break is the best so far. I also Mage's healing limit break we make the free of life. Fair this
Not
should
the
be white
barest
mage.
trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
There's kind of something. There always will be.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
Yes, sir.
Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh no. Oh! Why do they do this? They hype up the twins so much. And then they get one hit and then they're like, ow, I was hurt. Good. Yeah. My favorite cat boy.
Get out of here! Quickly!
I wish it was the but I like
I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Dumb. Oh. What, another one? Nope. Bro. You not brought that energy before?
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion.
It was fine. No, and I would be the hero.
But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Sorry. Here I am.
Oh.
Probably done well in my Everyone's a little too boy.
I can look after myself, you know.
I love you. Fucking Kundere motherfucker.
Everything's in order? I trust?
We can at least be like, what we're kind of new to. In fairness, we know that Meteon and her sisters were the same or under our power level.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
Sorry, I had to pick up the here north of. As myself.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
Everyone gets through. Let us go. Draw my that's the Marion. Yeah, just like killed down a bit quickly. So basically we do that fight again. Got it. This time I'm here.
Just the beginning.
I appreciate he's that much easier to fight. Paladin looks so cool, and I have such a low level Paladin now, but I could be playing, you know, Fate, don't watch Fate.
I had a feeling I'd find you here.
This is so cool.
This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Wait, okay. That's not what to do. They made me learn new buttons. Well, they're all here. Okay. Oh! Martin CP. Ow! Why are you so low? Yeah, bro. You're a healer. What's happening? Yeah, because I want to go first. I'm a little something that sensitive to not to hug. But we'll see. I feel like they go a little fast.
Leave the healing to me.
What is everyone doing? No.
I'm in your debt.
Drop him. Oh, okay. Okay, let's follow it. Oh, no.
Where were we?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, both roads. Safe. Okay. I'm in. Yay! Did it. Like I said, sometimes I suck at these. So, a little worried. But we made it. Oh. Just a breath.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland.
I'm bored. How us going to the moon makes it or not being affected by emo space. but
What I
we'll see.
can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you.
Could be possible that the most experts that their sadness plan.
That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon.
Love that.
Join us on our journey there and beyond to new horizons. Come to Old Sharlayan. Please.
But
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
yeah, be smart. Whoa. 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 Everything's good. Okay. Oh wow.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han
Really
have
like
known
pretty
too
good.
much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well,
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Yeah, sorry, I need to do one thing. The thing that the iPhone with stand that came with kind of bullshit. I'm gonna go fix that here for a second. Pardon me. Alright, so I'm gonna keep you guys on Be Right Back for now. Yeah, trying to deal with the thing. My phone fell because the armor had it stuck. I fixed all that, and my phone was working now. But now that I have it set up where it's supposed to be, it's acting up. So I'll be right back as soon as I can. Just want to give you guys an update. Also, change some things. Maybe while I'm here, I'm gonna check because yeah, I moved the fan just to make sure it stayed cool. And I'm just waiting to check right now to see if the fan is making too much noise. Tried really hard to see if I can hear it even when I'm talking. I don't think I can, so that's good. If I could just be droning it out, but yep, I'll be right back once I figure out what's going wrong. So enjoy some free lo-fi. Sorry, forgot I muted my mic. Yep, sorry that took a bit. Was just checking to make sure everything was rigged correctly. The camera got moved down instead of looking directly at me, which caused it to like freak out and not be able to find my face, which makes sense. Also, I was realizing when I was doing that, I touch my face a lot, so if my character does this, that's probably me touching my face, or like scratching my nose. Okay, but now that that's taken care of, we can go back to the game. Last left off, it was hitting the fan again, yo. And again, if you hear fan noises, like if you guys hear any noise, please feel free to tell me. What? Hold on. What are you doing here, bitch? Plus, with this move, this might be better for my phone to keep it cool. Which again, #1 priority. There we go. I'm like, oh. Sorry. Oh, fixed my chair. Thanks. There we go. I'm so sorry, I didn't know the desktop audio was turned off.
Heretofore
Fix it, though.
unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying.
I guess this is like his dream right now.
Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Let's put him sap this bitch. You know what? I'm feeling it.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Wait, tell me how you can drink without looking weird. Dreaming. Please let me know.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry.
Saving the whole planet,
Your
yeah.
passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
I was a misdirected. I'm trying to save the planet so we can fight more. What do you want?
So I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about.
I know, right? Got it.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone.
Yep, and all he fucking cares about.
Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians.
Yeah, when you give me this guy and I care more about him, that kind of tell you.
Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did. For what?
Tell him, boy. Give him a golf clap for this man.
Nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
Any reason to like this villain? You
bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger.
I think what pisses me off more is like how many
It will
written good
serve
villains
no
they've
one should
had.
consume you and see you transformed.
That's fair.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
Yeah. Or
What?
some reason. Give me anything to go off
If
of,
my
you know?
motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous.
Okay.
How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy.
Guys.
And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
Okay, correct so far. But are you just saying it's your selfishness?
Should you seek it in battle in the
Sorry.
fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
Wait, bro. I kind of like you.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
Okay, there.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you.
Are they trying to say, like...
So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
So selfishness is what has him do what he does? Is that all they're gonna do with this?
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day.
You tell him, Alize.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity.
I was
and
testing
you'll
how far back I
deserve
could sit.
every agonizing second of it.
Because they're admitting here he's just kind of like a selfish character. Which is okay when it makes sense. He's upset that we aren't fighting him. That we're trying to save the world. I guess he'd rather it, you know, we all be dead. They make sense. Maybe it just doesn't make sense.
We're
to
ready
me.
to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's
You
room
probably
enough
won't.
for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Honestly, I'd be cool with that if they did that with some of the Scions. After we do all of this, they kind of do their own thing. Have their own retirement, more or less. My character, oh my Christ. Yeah, Like, at least him. Oh, no, is his dad. What he's done has always made sense. Yeah. New weapon. Honestly, I've liked this armor so far. Alright, come on. I want the weapon. I want different back weapon. I like it better. Yes! This pattern is perfectly fine. It's just like, to me. Mouse. No. Where are the... What the fuck? What the... That looks kinda cool. I'm so confused. They're like steampunk. What were they called? Right, yeah. I love this style, and I love like a piccolo musical instrument style. I like those two. Like the circle one's not my favorite. So funky. Back to the door. I've made a schedule. I might
No
play more
major
than
injuries
schedule
then.
there,
Good.
but
I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on
Why
their
so
way as quickly as
slow?
I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Forchano Leveilleur,
sorry, fix them. Wait.
and you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere.
Yep.
Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time.
That's kind of sad. But
In
yeah.
any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
Is this why? That's okay. That bugged me too at
And
the
I,
beginning.
for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
I guess, you know, this is showing
Regardless of
can
the
think.
circumstances that saw us at odds before,
It
we need
bugged
men of
me
courage now, more than ever.
that they didn't send the two Garleans we had with me. Instead, the twins were like, no, let us after we've seen that they're willing to kill themselves, let us go. I guess it worked out.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuno.
Excuse me, hearing those burps. Dang.
You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Because look, we'd be dumb to not, you know.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
No, because you're doing the right thing. We do need to send people to
I swear.
safety. To protect them, if anything.
Any other I would doubt, but you I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it.
Thank you.
Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Yeah. Oh. Don't do that,
Did
Gabe.
Here's something just now.
He's so cute. I love him so much. What Silent Hill motherfucker is this? What the fuck?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Okay, I was hoping. In fairness, there was a lot of shit we just went through. It's great to have this comic relief come in. Did not everyone see? Oh no, it was just Minfilia, me, and Criterion who saw the bunnies.
May banish even the darkest night, and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Why did they do that, though? Makes me
Yes, but
terrified.
what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
That's fair.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound on our
Why did
purpose
you do
ere I
this?
procure more suitable garments.
You could have made a coat up there.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans.
That's fair.
It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
Were you guys gonna fight? Like
So she
Cora
says,
with us.
But it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Atheris. Oyanje made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but
Mhm.
still.
That's fair. They've always just had to look from above.
There will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Are they taking a little vacay?
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Uriange's inferior works no more.
I want that emote very
Maybe
much.
consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding. pudding and doom?
I want the emote of the pudding, please.
Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal.
Can I please? Like, I wouldn't, because I do love my Mikote so much, as made obvious by his model.
Of this star. So naturally, we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it?
Can we please have this as a playable race? I would love it
Not when
so
you've all got
fucking
such
much.
precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit.
It's like, look, before we kind of made it.
It was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
I do love the Final Fantasy IV music playing.
Forgive me, but are they...
The guys you've been talking to and giving shit to? Yeah, that's who they are.
Distant collaborators, indeed.
I know that's hard to believe, but it is.
You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
What did they think they looked like? Probably not little bunny friends.
Hydaelyn's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
My God, I love them so much.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us.
They probably thought they would look like Ascians. We know what
As
they
you
look
have
like.
surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
How? Oh, God.
'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
The disciples banished the darkest night. Go with that one. One thing.
I am no esteemed philosopher of Eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all.
Sorry, I'm using an not like
Wilt
I
thou
used
attend us at the
Naga
Forum
from
and lend
2014.
thine own wisdom?
I think it might be finally on the 5th. I really don't want to buy another
If that's
one.
all quite
Just so-
settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
They're so cute. I love them. Look at that boy pudding. I'll probably make them some. I do have a little crafter. Thank you. I appreciate the free teleport, Darling. In fairness, anyone would have a reaction to how they look. I love them so much, though. They're so cute. The wings are so weird, how thick. We haven't, so far as I remember, had such thick wings for Sage. So kind of interesting. I do like the steampunk look. I wonder if that's kind of like the ending. The more steampunk look. Alright, so the story's gonna carry me all the way to 89, where then there will be the dungeon. And then boom, into the game. Whoosh. wouldn't mind having housing here, but housing here I feel like would just be what it was in Lamsa. And I will speak about this every time I play this game. I really hope we get a moon base. Because they totally made it sound like that they were saying presidency up there. And like, unless something happens during the end game, I really want a moon base so bad. Not spoiling too much for myself. I already know kind of how the quest names are. I want to see how many quests I have left. Make sure I don't accidentally skip talking bit. Have we once talked in here? That is like annoying. It seems like every time we come in here, no one's allowed to talk. Only type. I'm just gonna want to check the main scenario quest. Okay. Yeah, we're on the second part of. I have like 1, 2. I have 25 quests left, basically. Okay, cool. I know it's bad of me, but I really want you to know how far we were. So hopefully, I'm gonna do one thing. I think my mouse is moving. Let's see if it does it again. Okay, see how it's might be because it's on top of the fan. Give me one moment. I guess making it really hard to, you know, click buttons. It might be purely because like, look at that go. It might be purely because the fan's on here. Yeah, I might need this set fan. Yep. Okay, cool. I think it's just the fan. Pretty much have it on book now. Check for a thing. I think I'm good. Got it all fixed. Oh, pardon the burp. You heard that. Fixed the camera. Just wanted to see what the battery life is on. Honestly, pretty good battery life. A little worried, so have it plugged in. Might keep it plugged in for a bit, and then we'll unplug it again just to make sure that it doesn't get too hot. The setup I have right now, it seems like, yeah, you plug it in, it gets really warm. Okay, it's good to know. Try my best to balance this battery life. Yeah. A lot. Honestly, it's a lot. Emo Space Birds is the main part of that, though. Just trying to stay as comfortable as I can while my phone can still track me. Yep. That's good news. Share the knowledge with us, however. He will. I don't think so. I think she realized, though, what she needed to do in the past was to get us ready for the future. But not dumb enough not to have a good backup. And yes. I think she wanted to make sure that we could protect the people, get them off the planet. And if for some reason it didn't work out, we could start somewhere new. She's been waiting for us to gather the knowledge to know what we need to do. Yep. Yeah, she's simply like, you know, did they play the new Mass Effect? Well, not the new Mass Effect. Did they play the Mass Effect Legendary Edition and really like the idea of the Reapers? She's seemingly in like the deep dark depths of space. I'm interested how this is gonna work. Crap. No. They might just answer what we were asking. It's like, look, we'll let you go to the moon. Perfectly fine with that. But give us a chance to save this planet. You know, it'd be so much easier than you guys bleeping for possibly millennia until you find a planet habitable. So far as what the Bird Sisters said, pretty much this is the sole habitable place. Which should have told them that it's worth protecting the most. Maybe even finding people from the civilization. And there's just so many other ways. The Sister Bird's gonna figure this out, but again, I at least respect. They're the embodiment of just endless suffering, and suffering that seemingly has, well, yeah, endless suffering, but even death, there is no peace from. Well, only through death there is peace from. So I really respect that a lot. It's like, overall, usually I like the stories of 14s. They can be a little hit or miss. I love this area so much. I want more. More Creek. Give me more Creek Insider Protector. Radius, yeah. Excuse me. Have you know I'm the Warrior of Light? That makes complete sense. That is fair. Well, oh, we not. This something even a secret? Little secret. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Oh. Well, probably important people. Oh, you maybe talk because the rest of them are, you know, math.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends.
Go on, Alpha now.
By your leave, of course.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
You're the most suited.
If I may have your attention,
You're the most suited to talk to them,
the
honestly.
ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn at their request on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
I'm ready for it to be, you know, stuff that we already know, basically. Because they would just make the most sense. Yes, his dad seems to really care. I think what he did before was just to make sure that the twins could do something in their own free will.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to...
You are.
I was thinking.
It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups.
What?
The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after.
Okay.
Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
I want to hate him, but...
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Just look, they can't take everybody, and they can't take people who they knowingly are going to cause issues. So it makes
only
them...
in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions.
Probably going to be you literally save everyone.
If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
You're being ambitious. Fuck out now.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the Anti-Tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
He wants to use it so we can go fight the space birds. Damn, I'm so dumb I didn't figure that out first.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Yeah. You have to prove to them that it's worth.
Delightful as always, Master Alphinaud. couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong?
I love it, but it's true.
Satire writes itself.
Literally what he's doing right now. He's basically going, we can solve this problem you guys have been having issues with the most knowledgeable people, in
Yes,
fact.
what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
I like this guy. I hope he doesn't die. Be great.
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Because in theory, if we can figure out a better way, we might be able to get a smaller ship for what we want to do.
We have no time to waste.
We would only need it to be able to hold
Call
us.
a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Look, it's an issue we want solved, so the plan goes the best, like in effect, the best it can. You're gonna get a majority of the people. Yep.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it.
It makes the most sense, guys.
Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state.
Yep.
And
He's been working
bear
on it
in
since they were
mind,
kids, basically.
Regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Yeah, because he...
Very well.
I wonder if the kids maybe have even seen him working on it at home. He might have been smart enough and,
Pull this session
separated
to a
it.
close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Okay, correct, dog. Very much. Ooh, okay. I kinda got too comfy. Oh, there's some pain objective. Okay. Go. It's luckily they have, like, in their head the smartest group of people in the world. Sorry, I'm trying to... Give me a second. Before I keep talking. In theory, they feel like... I'm perpetually screaming. Damn, okay. I admittedly like to sit with my chair way back. And it looks like the camera can't handle it. I'm hoping with more light, it's more of a shadow issue. But anyway. They have the smartest mind. They think they have the smartest minds figuring it out. But we have such a wide group of people. Even if they're not super smart, there's a couple of them working off of each other. Instead of having a small group of maybe 100 smartest people, we have maybe 1,000 of the pretty smart. They might be able to figure it out. Working together better. Yeah, let's see. The people who do the descriptions are so good. Let's see how big it is. It has to be huge. I guess it doesn't have to be too huge because the idea was they were constantly the problem they're having is because they plan to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That makes sense. They can still hide it. I have this chocobo, right? It's just been so long. It was pretty much the beginning of the game that we were here. So I'm trying to remember a little bit. Okay, so I did. The leopard. It was probably that one area that very select few could go to. Yes, I must have. There is what here. Oh, too far away. We're not gonna worry about that for now. Once I finish the story, if it's before the Pokemon Arceus comes out, I'm gonna do a stream of just me finding all of the ether currents. But right now, not super important. I could be getting there quicker, but at the same time, I'm wanting to progress the story, and then that can be stuff I can do once I'm done with the story. That's what I get for looking at the camera. Okay. Yeah, see, we were here at, like, the very beginning. I kind of like that we had two options to go with. I wish they kind of did that more. It was a really nice change of pace. Medical circuit? Okay. Where my testing of the... Actually, hold on. Oh. Sorry. Making sure my phone charger was doing what it needed to do. Because my computer, or my phone is surprisingly cold. I mean, I do have, like, the fan on max. It's a pretty cold fan. I know my husband's gonna see how I have the layout so far and be like, why? Like, it's the safest way. In fairness, he's been trying to join the forum to figure out a way. Okay, I might do that one quest on there. Well, because it sounds like as soon as you get kids, it's more like shit. I need to figure out a way to save us all. I see that really changing perspectives. Like, kids, it's one of those you do care. And you do want to protect the people you care about, but especially when you have children, you're wanting their existence. For them to be able to grow up. Because the end days, yeah, was like far out future, but it could have come at any moment. Yep, gonna make a little side detour, gonna at least do this quest so I can get out. Like, why this music? I love it. A very different change of pace. But if we all can tell, I love Fat Cat. Don't die. Oh, alright. wish you have them different mounts fight for you. It could be the same damage across the whole board. It's just you're changing, like, who's fighting for you. Okay. This game's got me a little hype. I might play it tomorrow, but we'll see. I get off at work. You know, I work at normal, 9 to 5 hours. Honestly, it's 8 to 5 with an unpaid lunch, but, I work 9 to 5. I need to eat, need to relax. Yeah, during the weekdays, my streams will be much shorter than the weekend streams. I do occasionally play RPGs. Currently a DM in a Pathfinder game. For those days, I'll be doing that. Okay. And now I'm gonna need to read over my husband, who's one of the people playing it. Keep on. Best thing, like, he doesn't mean to. He's doing very logical things, in my opinion, very logical things that the game did not think people would do. The fairness, he's playing a class that wasn't introduced when they made the module, but he's using spells that were already in the game. I don't get why, like, he keeps, using this fire cantrip very effectively. And, yeah, I actually am really enjoying it. I'm very much realizing I'm the DM that as long as it's fun and you're not breaking the game or asking me, like, can I break the game? I'll just let you do it. Like, if the narrative is still fun and it still gets us where we're going, you do whatever you want. I'm very much, if you've seen the meme of the community where the guy with the sombrero saying, I'll allow it. I'm pretty much that guy. I think it's, when I do tabletop RPGs, I think the people have, like, the players having a good time with the story and them getting to interact with the story the way they want to, and they say DM wants the story to be interacted with, I think it's better. Because you know the overall story. You just need to guide your players through it and just try to give them the best experience. Because I think a lot of games forget that, I want to say you're God, but basically you're God of that game. You just need to make sure they get from point A to point B. It doesn't matter if they make, like, some X-wizzily lines. Because if they get to point A to point B, that's all that matters. It's music, though. Look, you've always been better at combat. Alphino was more of the, like, sciencey one. Remember? He was the youngest to go to school and graduate. Aww. Yeah, we were talking to them. They probably gave him some knowledge. It's fair. He's still probably unsure. I mean, everyone hopes it's not within their lifetime great change happen. Yeah, I'm wondering the Central Circuit is where, because they talk about that there'd be practically like a Stardew Valley in the game. I would very much like that. Who made a dog? This is the air. This is my farming village. Because I love farming sim so much. A long time ago when I initially made this account, that's what I was gonna do. Basically just like Stardew and all those kinds of games. But I love RPGs. But you'll see, I love RPGs, storytelling games, simulations, but mostly like farming simulations that you just are most relaxing. They really got me through school a lot. I had an Animal Crossing New Horizons account that I had everything pretty much unlocked. And then when I got my new OLED, I didn't transfer right, so I've lost everything. I might do a stream of getting back to that. It honestly was almost necessary because I had everything. There was nothing for me to do anymore. So now I have purpose again. Did it make me sad? Oh, hell yeah. I named my town after Gridania. I might change that up, though. Maybe name it Garland. Of course, it's the Papoda.
Could swap them out. No. Been there, done that. Damn near lost me eyebrows.
I love his voice.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
Oh.
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Etherburner conundrum.
Huh. Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer.
Why is he got a mullet?
You are at liberty to return.
That's a mullet, right? They give a Papoda a mullet.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Etherburner.
They made him.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace.
What's the name of the guy? Guy Fieri? He looks... Why did they make a Papoda Guy Fieri? Sorry, I have to tell a friend that. There's a Fiero. Guy Fiero. Sorry, I have to send a picture. I know he's gonna be like, what are you talking about? Is that not like Guy Fiero?
As the name ought to tell you, the Etherburner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
Picturing more like it's like a tornado.
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
Yeah, 'cause once you're in space, you just need a little bit amounts of force to push.
But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
He's my favorite. Can we keep him?
With the Loperids?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive.
Yeah,
it is no
more,
easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
That's the best way to describe what it is, though.
Exactly! Damn it all! I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allagan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allagan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded.
Even to the guy who...
As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it, though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency.
You mean how there's a whole wreck
play.
going up on the moon?
It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Is this an issue we're gonna fix? For someone else. Let's go fetch the who's a what's it.
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course.
Why wouldn't it be?
The floor is yours.
Ah.
What's all this?
You know, working with the whole planet.
Gathering firewood, so to speak.
Yep.
We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavenward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Sword expedition myself.
Yeah.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
You're like, well, I'm talking around.
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
We got friends in the whole continent.
Anyway, if
Or
you're
the
offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1.
I do like this because it's giving us, like, hey, congratulations for saving the planet
I
multiple
gather you
times.
heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Yeah, see, your kids have grown. Wow. This is the problem when you become so xenophobic. What's this chest is done like for this set? I really like the arm. I really like the coat, Nike coat. Meanwhile, and Ul'dah. Meanwhile, oh, you know that's how I've always remembered it when they have Shadowbringers.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Theurgeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
Oh, sorry. Weird face.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son
I'm sorry,
Zimberg
Boo.
will personally see it done.
Pippin, I I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
Where are they on?
Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
After these cutscenes, I might make me some Darky, make some caffeine. Yeah, we're probably gonna see everybody just kind of like be like, yep, time to get ready.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers.
Oh, yeah.
And an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Hey.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
I mean, they can't.
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
Yeah, they're all for healing. So I appreciate that.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
Weird, because you are the place where archers and lancers.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud.
You were. Palomino, I miss him.
I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Yeah, keep setting up that past. Like what we did in the past mattered. Keep that up.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalymo.
I miss him too. It pissed me off so much how long it took for us to get those two back. They were the very last two we got, and pretty much we were they came back into the fold, and then immediately Palomino pissed me off. Oh,
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother.
Everyone has already... Ah.
Do you fucking forget what's up here? The sky's gonna go red.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
They help us normally. What? Okay. This is cute. I like this a lot. I've been liking the story so far.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Hmm? Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
I don't remember that's always been his voice, but I'm like really surprised that that's his voice. Okay. Oh wait, I want to see what the test case looks like. I think I'm gonna have to make room for it, yeah. Hold on, I need to open it up. I do like how they've done this. I do have a lot. And a lot that I just go away. Let me look at my healers. Are there any below 60? Yeah, they're all in the 80s, 70s, so I can get rid of 60s. Like, that is a goal, like, getting all of them up. That's a look. That is definitely a look. Yes, just show off more how little boob we have. It makes me so upset. Like, this is like, I think, the max booby slider. What am I? Like, D cup at best. I do like everything else. Just see that that's the outfit. Oh, I bet you. Yeah. Okay, I do some caffeine in me. So we're gonna do a little bit. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, okay. Got my tea. Got me some banana chips. Nice snack. Let those hit my mouth a little bit. But seriously, this music. So fucking good. Oh. Okay, sorry. What's my make sure? Is my mouth moving? Okay. So, the... Sorry, hold on. Okay. The camera I have, or the monitor I'm using. Sorry, I just want to make sure. I have it up a little loud. I probably turned it down a little bit. The camera, or the monitor, I'll make words eventually. The monitor I'm using, that's my secondary monitors. What I got originally, like, it's honestly one of the last pieces beside the hard drive on my current new PC that my husband was so nice to build me. Not great. Very washed out. Oh my god, I almost died. So it's a little hard to actually see my mouth move it to make sure. Occasionally I have to pull up these days. If you're looking into like software for streaming YouTuber model like me, highly recommend it. So like I have it connected to WideIO. So like so I can use the WideIO really good facial effects. That terrified me a little bit. And yeah. I'm doing all those weird movements with my face. It's just so good. But think back to where we were. Rocket. Oh, there's someone in my way. Could not be there. Yeah, if you could please. Which is fair. Vanilla ice cream. Yep. Jeez. Yeah, fair. It'll help them. No job shoes. So yep, now our goal. It will help them. Oh wait, that. Be a surprise. Surprise how many humongous network banning the whole continent. It's gonna be pretty useful. Right. Alright, always like to make sure I'm going the right way. Oh. Okay. I knew it wouldn't work, but I really wanted to. Micro world. This whole entire time like this, Maya. Is my Stardew Valley? Where is it? That's probably gets start right. Yep. Right now. The chocobo, like this chocobo over here. So cool. Look at it. I want it. I what it's called though. The true guardian of light. So good. Ooh, kind of like those dome houses. Hey. Our husband of been who's playing 40k while I've been doing this. Probably also why my break was a little bit long. So I just want to interact with for just a little tiny bit. Give me a nice stand. Surprised I'm not sitting in this chair the best, but is his name Steady Current? Alright, now to find more. Yeah, I kind of like how these houses are set up. Ah. Okay. Step. My mother-in-law got me somewhat expensive, but really good cheese. Trying out the green tea mango. Really smells really good. I'm honestly surprised. Like if every year she wants to give me some of these teas. What's that? I do hope they're not enormous swimming giants. Why I would much prefer something small and fluffy like a beheaded rabbit that ran by. I mean, it's honestly probably why they are them, because they are not intimidating. Especially when there's people dealing with the underworld, you don't really want to scare them, intimidate them, you just want to be like, going to help you. Along with me, it's just kind of funny. Yep. That was my most... Sorry. That was my biggest worry when they mentioned the Ark. But I'm like, what's stop you from just taking Queen import? Like, the far as seemingly they will take everyone from Charlin, but I was really worried that even the people who were helping them gather, that they would just like, you're not that point, you're just a gatherer, you know, you don't need living way. Version of not ready. Yes, please. Give me the tour with the rabbit. That's fair. I just love people look at this. Right, where are we going? Wish. Yeah, I at least want to be done with the story. This especially. Oh. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I love the little, like, look at. Why do they make that noise? It's not humming or anything. So. Yeah, again, whoever came up with this was like, yes. Okay. Mushroom, I think. I wonder if they're, yeah. I'm parting the weird camera every time I ask. That's gonna be how it is. Okay, I just want to. That makes sense. It's literally probably just work brewing. I feel like they could have had the camera go out a little bit more. I'm just saying. Fill up the water, goes in there. Eventually it goes into the water storage holders. Oh, there. Yep. Put yourself near the oasis. It's great how long they've been like training and waiting and building, but seemingly they don't understand like the basics of like what humanity needs, which is kind of interesting. Slowly I die. Mm-hmm. Oh. Cool. I'm cool with that. Cool. Peace. I appreciate they understand. Oh, jeez. And how much work it would take to build. Sorry, don't I? These make me a little first. Don't know when the destination looks like that. Only the bad things. I like the steampunk look, but I don't know why now. Well, you know what? Everyone's feeling good for me. I kind of wish the region was like that dotted region, but I've been told that no. So. That is fair. Sorry, thought I heard a noise again. Yeah, it is strange how, like, I get why they have dangerous space kind of throw me. Like, kind of where people not get attacked, I'm just saying. Follow me. Ho, 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 ho. For you to breathe. Yeah, that was my worry. I'm like, kind of rude to assume that every planet would have an atmosphere that we could breathe in. Ah, that's some. There's a tea that had like, like a Bible verse on it. Usually not very religious type, but that's some good juicy tea right there. Free pants, I'm cool with that. They would feel. That makes sense. I don't like doing this, but I'm not going to level up anything level 20. It's like a match for a while. For a long while, I'm going to be leveling up. Is in game. Interesting. Do I have knives? Hold on. Huh, neat. Interesting outfit. Where's the food? Which is fair. His mind's about to be blown. Sorry, I added an extra long banana chip. Oh my god, the name of the quest being agriculture stock. When they realize they can grow things other than just carrots. Like, hey, it wasn't incredibly important. Like, even if it's the same amount of food, we will figure out ways to cook different ways of it. But having a reliable food in like source, it would be the most important. Carrots work. Figure it out. Gotta drink more of my tea. Oh my god, I love them. Sorry, camera again. I'm probably gonna do that for a while until I'm more confident that it will be okay. I mean, it's just very important that I make sure I don't kill the camera. It was very expensive for me at least. I just hate really mounted, they don't follow you real well. I wish they would fix that. Have a cute little bunny. Can I please have this as a minion? Thank you. Get him, run. Moon. Do you not want to go to somebody? Oh, let me see the rabbit. Okay. That's understandable. Just the idea of, like, you knowing that you can't take everything and everyone with you. Oh. Okay, are they? Yes, they're still the crystals. Which is like, this is fine. I'll try another. I get brave enough to crawl. Meh. No, I like grapes. I like grapes a whole lot. That's how you make wine. You can make jam, you can make alcohol. They're good by themselves. I think it was the color. Okay. You surprised me. What? No. Heading this part up. Okay. Norm. You know, that's fair. I feel like there's a lot of food that's not great raw that you can to cook them. Oh, lemons. Oh no. They just throw grape, pumpkin, lemons, and oranges. Oh, yeah. I'm not a big lemon person myself either. Why is this bunny? Payne said Toag fit, and he's the cooking one. Did they just think this what little... I wonder if they thought the bunnies were just what little Viera looked like. In fairness to them, they probably see a lot of weird races. I know. It's the level 88 gear. Like, have you really seen what I look like? Look at me. I don't know if they did pull up of my full outfit yet. I don't have the... I think it's the pants. I don't have the gloves, pants, or the feet yet. I just got the weapon and the body. No, I got the pants. Hold on. What am I wearing? Yeah, I got the body and the pants, not the feet. Yeah, no, you weren't here when I was so happy to get new weapon, and it'd be... I like... there's different ways the weapons lay on your back. And I was so happy to get this style, but then when I put it on, I was like, what the fuck is this? Why are they so thick? Okay. Huh. I'm, quite in a pickle. Oh, there we go. The cuisine. Far East has oodles of noodles. Noodles do sound good, honestly. I feel like I would recommend the Culinary Guild. I really hope once we save the planet, do they come like visit the moon more often? Sorry, visit off the moon more often. Yes, the boots. They better not look completely stupid with this outfit. Shut up, Ariante. Right now, Ariante is just that kindergarten teacher with his class. I'm just thinking about that more. Hold on, children. I am going the right way. We're about to find out. Where? Okay. Look. Close enough. I don't feel like wasting a 7 kill. You know, there's not a lot of outfits, or a lot of mounts to do this, but this is the rare mount where I don't fit Rattle. I was looking at it. About to complain I hate when mounts, the outfits kind of clip through the mount, but Going the wrong way, like I would in real life. Over there. So I know you, like, so I'm gonna assume Derek's gone. Okay. Are you starting to get a little hungry? What? Alright, give me 1 sec. I think I'm gonna get off for a little bit. I'll probably get back on, but we're gonna go get some food. Okay, back a bit.